Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Yoon Jung-min. We begin with the president's first press conference in 21 months, with Friday being the second anniversary since he took office. From domestic politics to diplomacy, there was a lot to get through. Our presidential office correspondent Kim Do-yeon has been following it all. Do-yeon, what stood out today?
Jung-min, as you mentioned, it was the first one in 21 months. And before we get into the details, the decision to hold a press conference came after President Yoon vowed to enhance communication with the public following the ruling People Power Party's loss in general elections last April. So overall, that might be the main message that the top office is aiming for, a different approach to communications. And the very first message that he had was an apology for falling short in improving the living of the citizens. Now, the general structure of the event was that he began at his office and spent around 20 minutes making an opening address. A bit less than half of it was reflecting on his past 2 years, while the rest focused on what his next 3 years will look like, as he will continue to be facing an uphill battle with the National Assembly for the next 3 years. He also promised better communication and cooperation with the opposition parties. Take a listen.
국민 여러분, 정부가 민생을 위해 일을 더 잘하려면 국회의 협력이 반드시 필요합니다. 앞으로 여야 정당과 소통을 늘리고 민생 분야 협업도 더욱 강화하겠습니다. 국회에도 당부 말씀을 드립니다. 정쟁을 멈추고 민생을 위해 정부와 여야가 함께 일하라는 것이 민심이라고 생각합니다.
Do-yeon, there were two topics leading up to the press conference, one on the First Lady Kim Gun-hee and stories surrounding her, and the other on the death of a young Marine last year. How did the president face these questions?
Right, those two certainly were sensitive and could have been the make or break aspect to the press conference. Now, the overall stance didn't change for both of them, but as for the First Lady, President Yoon apologized for what he called his wife's unwise actions, which refers to her accepting a luxury bag back in 2022, and he refrained from commenting about the recently opened investigations by the prosecution, saying any comments could be seen as influencing a fair investigation. In terms of the young Marine's death, which refers to a Marine being swept away during a search and rescue mission following a flood last year, and allegations of the government interfering with the investigation, he said he wants to see the results of the current investigations by the police and high-ranking officials' corruption investigation office first. Then he will think about accepting a special probe. Take a listen.
지금 이렇게 진행되는 것을 잘 지켜보고 아마 모든 절차가 마무리되면 또 국민 여러분께 수사 당국에서 아마 상세하게 수사 경과와 또 결과를 잘 설명을 할 것인데, 그걸 보고 만약에 국민들께서 이거는 봐주기 의혹이 있다, 납득이 안 된다라고 하시면은 그때는 제가 특검하자고 먼저 주장을 하겠습니다.
Well, this was also an opportunity for the president to talk about his vision for the next 3 years. By that, I mean the economy, medical reform, and others. What were some takeaways?
That's right. First, there was an announcement regarding tackling the current low birth rate. Yoon announced for the first time during this press conference that he's seeking to create a new ministry to respond to the urgent issues of South Korea's low birth rate, with significant administrative power given, or in his terms, aggressive policies, unlike until now when only consultative groups were formed for just this topic.
저출생 대응기획부 장관이 사회부총리를 맡도록 해서 교육, 노동, 복지를 아우르는 정책을 수립하고 단순히 복지정책 차원을 넘어 국가 아젠다가 되도록 하겠습니다.
Currently, the Deputy Prime Minister for Social Affairs is the Education Minister, and to have this new ministry's minister be the Deputy Prime Minister is putting a lot of responsibility into this potential new role. Now, we do have to wait to see how the opposition-led parliament will react to this plan, as this will need a revision to government organization laws. As expected, he was also asked about the medical reform, but his message, as it has been, was that raising the medical school enrollment quota can't wait, and that the separated voices of doctors need to come to the government with a combined voice.
저희가 그동안 1년 넘도록 이렇게 진행해 오는 동안에 이런 한 번도 이런 통일된 의견을 받아보지를 못했고요. 그렇다고 마냥 미룰 수는 없고 계속 미루자는 것입니다. 이게. 하지만 정부는 저희가 생각하는 이제 그 어떤 로드맵에 따라서 뚜벅뚜벅 그 국민을 위한 의료개혁의 길을 걸어 나갈 것입니다.
Now, in terms of the economy first, he said he will create an era of the middle and working classes, saying his economic policies will focus on this group to boost the nation's economy. He also said he's always been focused on taming inflation and that he is aware that dining and grocery prices are still high despite economic outlooks improving. He said the main reasons behind this are rising import and labor costs, which he's currently working on. He wrapped up saying that there will be more opportunities like this going forward.
All right, thanks for the report today, Toyon.
Thank you for having me.